Yo, do you want to invest in your future through real estate? Let us show you how to use equity in one property to buy another. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Hi, my name is Robert Carrillo, President and Associate Broker at Carrillo Group CA-NY.
Hi, my name is Yvette Romero, Associate at Carrillo Group CA-NY. Hang out with us till the end because we have a gift for you.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about how you can use equity in one property to buy commercial property. Right? In fact, that's our specialty here in Carrillo Group, Resimercial.
What's Resimercial, you ask? Resimercial is a link between residential real estate, commercial real estate, and community development.
That's right, and that's pretty cool on the surface, but tell them what that means in today's context.
Okay, we educate our community on how to use residential equity to buy commercial property, which allows for greater community impact. But we'll talk about community impact in another video.
For now, there's no better way to show Resimercial in action than through the numbers. For the purpose of today's episode, we'll assume a $350,000 purchase of a 3-bed, 2-bath home in San Bernardino in 2017. So for the purpose of this episode, we're doing a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in San Bernardino in 2017. So we're looking at a 1,900 square foot house. At that time, that'll be about $350,000. That's actually a nice sized house and a good price at that time. With assuming a first time home purchase. And the reason we're looking at 2017, this is as an example. If you've purchased a house before 2017, you can use your own property as an example. But this is just to show the gained equity and then what you can do with that gained equity. So we'll use 5% down payment as a first-time home buyer, 3.5% closing costs. The total cash you'll need is $29,750. Your loan amount is $332,500, right? Because of that 5% down payment. 2017 Freddie Mac average in April at that time was 3.99%. 30-year term. Principal and interest, real estate taxes 1.2% of the purchase price in San Bernardino divided by 12. Your insurance, your PMI, because you have less than 20% equity in the property, and so your total monthly payment at that time is $22.43. We're fast forwarding to this table. This is an amortization table. I just use it so you can see your payment, principal, and interest. You'll see that your principal payment, or your payment part that goes towards principal, is very small, right? And so it's a small dent in your overall balance. Initially, it's meant to be like that. But I created this table to make it clearer to see the difference between the balance and then your equity, and then the difference. And we'll go through each of these columns. But again, here's a summary of everything, and we just went over your $22.43 monthly payment. These pluses and minuses, this is the increase in price per square foot, or valuation values per square foot in San Bernardino. You'll see increases, double-digit increases, with the exception of 2019. With the biggest boom, obviously, from 2021 to 2022, that 25% increase in San Bernardino. And so throughout the country, these numbers are different, obviously, and we do not expect a 25% increase in value year over year to next year, but I suspect it'll be in the double digits by this time next year. Same thing, double-digit increases. All right, so again, we talked about, and then, so that's what's in this column. In this column is your loan to value, right? As this is your home value, right? Your present home value compared to your outstanding loan. You'll see big bump already. So you're down at 83% loan to value. Once you get below 80%, that means you have more than 20% equity in the property. At that point, you can get PMI removed. Now, you do not need to refinance to get PMI removed. You just need to talk to your bank, your lender, let them know that you think you have more than 20% equity in your property. They'll tell you to get an appraisal done. They'll recommend the appraiser. You'll pay the fee, $450 to $550, maybe $600 to get that. They'll come back with the appraisal and show that indeed the property value has increased by that much. they'll remove your PMI. And in this case, back in 2019, right, we mentioned about $200 or so going towards PMI. So you get that removed right away without refinancing. So you save on that right away. So I'll show you here at this 80%, right? What is the loan to value? What is the loan that you'll get at that 80%? That, again, that reduces and eliminates your PMI. We did this based off of the values. You'll see that these loan numbers, right? These are loans that you can basically get go up. And of course, your income will factor into it, your existing income and those things. I'm just looking strictly at the property at this point. And if you're able to refinance or pull out or get a loan, right, at 80%, then these are the cash out amounts. I did not include the cash out amounts, reducing some of the costs to refinance, but you know, that's a variable that's not factored in here. And then what I did was took the interest rate at these times, and then what those monthly payments would be. And then I also have a column here that shows how much cash you would have if you sold the property. This does include closing costs and your realtor fees. So as you can see, this cash out number is big, especially this is only a 5-year turnaround time. And so this says that this house that was purchased for $350 at that time, again, 1,900 square foot house in good condition, today is worth around $640,000. 1,900 square feet. If you go on our website, Carrillo Group, CANY.com, or on Zillow, for example, you'll see that you can find a 3-bed, 2-bath house around 2,000 square feet for anywhere between $575 to $699. So this $640,000 number fits that mold. So I think we feel pretty good about this, and I feel pretty good that these increased rates actually did go up as they said they did. Moving along, so we're using 2022 numbers, right? So that's that 212 you're cashing out. We're gonna set aside 15% for your closing costs. That leaves you with $180,000 as a down payment. This table shows 5 different down payments. It'd be 10%, 20%, 25, 35. And at 10%, you can now purchase a $1.8 million property. Of course, there are gonna be factors like what the property brings in, location, all of those things. But for the most part, you can get a 5% interest rate loan, 25-year term. Here are your taxes, again, 1.2% of whatever the purchase price is, your insurance, and then your monthly payment. Obviously, 1.8, almost a $2 million property will have a high monthly payment, in this case, $13,000. Here at 20%, $6,500, etc. We found a property in San Bernardino for $895,000. So that will represent 20% down payment. Your monthly payment will be $6,500 a month. All right. So now we're going to show you how we take that equity to buy this property. Here are your $6,500 monthly expenses. This property is 7,500 square feet. We can comfortably rent it at $15 a square foot. Your monthly rent, net, even though you're paying for the taxes here, so it's actually going to be higher. But in this case, we'll just say it's $93.75. That means this property produces a cash flow of $28.75. All right, I haven't included management expenses and other variables, but again, this also includes taxes and insurance being that you're paying them, when in reality we could get that $15 a square foot and have the tenant pay that. So sort of offsets. You actually may have more cash flow, but at $28.75, right, this is what the property is cash flowing. That means it's paying for itself and giving you $28.75. This net cash flow includes the payment to the house, right? So we said in this case, right, the 5.91% interest rate is hurting a lot in that you now have to pay $3,500 for that loan, but the new property will offset, again, $28.75 of it, or saving you $1,600 a month over this amount. And so you are now paying $617 a month for the commercial property and your residence. All right. And so, of course, it depends on the purchase price and other factors. Again, if you're able to lock down a lower interest rate, just imagine if you were able to do this in January at 3.91%, right? That reduces your monthly payment to $28.69. And now you're actually cash flowing on the entire thing $6, or in other words, you're living for free and you have a cash flowing property that pays for itself. You now have two properties that are gaining equity, and now you can sit back and imagine what it would look like in 2027. All right, hope you enjoyed that. Peace.
If you like this video and would like to see more, click on the boxes on the screen. Thanks for watching. I'm Yvette Romero.
And I'm Robert Carrillo. Our contact info is in the description box below. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos.
Thank you for watching. We are Carrillo Group, CANY, where we do real estate with purpose. Peace.